Hi everyone, Amadeus here. I'm a game composer, and today we're going to write an overworld theme in the style of the one and only Hyrule field from the Legend of Zelda series. The first question we need to answer is what makes a Hyrule field theme a Hyrule field theme? For me, it's the sense of adventure. Let's have a quick listen to the one from Ocarina of Time. So you have some brass there, really bright. And then you have some of the strings in the back. And all the time you have this snare. And a lot of embellishments there, that's a harp. And if you see, the main melody, the main motif is always in the brass. Let's listen to another one. This is from Twilight Princess. A fanfare from the beginning. Then you have your snare all the time, similar to the last one. Now the main theme is in the woodwinds. And you have your strings. Now this response was in a different instrument. And now we're back to the brass. So there's a lot of call and response. So we're going to start writing hours in the style of these two. So the first thing we're going to do is head to feather.com, and here we're going to use the Drum GPT. This is a new tool that is completely free online and also has a paid version with a plugin for your DAW. So we're going to type old orchestral drums. From here, the only thing we want is the snare. We need a unique snare instead of using one from the libraries, because both themes we just listened had that snare that's very prominent. So we want something unique to ours. There you go, so let's listen. That's one snare. That's the other one, so we're going to use both. We're going to go ahead and download the kit, and let's put it in our DAW. Don't forget to like and subscribe for more game music content, and let me know in the comments which one is your favorite Hyrule field track. So here we have both of the snares. We have snare 1.wav, snare 2.wav. Let's have a quick listen. We're going to keep snare 1 to be the accent because it's a bit louder. So the pattern we want for this song will be something like pam pa pa pam pa pa pam pa 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 pam pa pa pam pa pa pam. So let's put this one as an 8th note and this one as 2/16. There you go. So let's duplicate 2, 3, and now this one, because of the accent, let's put it first and third, and this one second and fourth. Let's have a quick listen. There you go. So this is going to be our main motif in the drums. We're going to duplicate this a few times. And let's have a quick listen again. There you go. We add some reverb just to put it in a space. Now, we need to define our harmony. Since this is going to be a main theme, we're going to be listening to this a lot, so we want to keep things simple. We're going to work around C, and we're going to have minimum harmonic movement. Okay, so the chord progression we're going to have for the first section is going to move back and forth from the 1st degree and the 5th degree. We're going to go from C major to G minor. We're going to make it minor to add a bit of spice, and so we don't have the dominant function just yet. We're going to try to keep this a bit more simple and cheerful. I like having open voicings for this type of high energy track. In this case, we'll start like with a C, then an E, somewhere here, then another C, and we're going to have the melody on the G. And then we're going to go down to G, and we're going to keep that melody on top. We're going to keep that melody on the same G. That way, we can come up with a theme that will sound something like this. And that's going to be our main motif here. That part is going to be performed by 2 instruments. The first section is going to be an oboe, and the second time we hear that theme is going to be a flute. In the bass, we're going to have the roots. We're going to do 8 notes, and then a silence. Pam, 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 and then we walk up. Ba-da-da, pam, 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 ba-da-da. The high strings are going to be carrying the harmony, and they are going to be making an accent every off beat. It's going to be something like this. on and off. And all together it sounds something like this. For the B section, we need to make a twist. We need to change some stuff. So one of the first things we need to change is the harmony. So we're going to be moving from the fourth degree, which in this case is a major chord. We're going to go from F major to C, but this C we're going to make it minor, so it contrasts with the first section. We're going to do this twice, and in the second half of this section, we're going to replace this F major by a B flat, which is a flat major 7 from this tonality, and it's a staple on Zelda music. We're going to keep the bass fairly similar. We're going to be doing the same accompaniment, but the next bar we're going to go boom, pam, 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 boom. Then the rest of the strings in this moment are going to be playing the same rhythm the snare is. So tan ta ta tan ta ta tan ta 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 tan. They're going to keep the rest of the harmonies, of course. But remember, Hyrule Field is all about being heroic, and a hero is represented here by the brass. So we need a huge brass section for the melody in the next part. So for this patch, I got some flugelhorns in marcato, then some flugelhorns in legato, accompanied by some Wagner tubas in legato as well, and then 6 French horns in legato. So now our heroic melody in the brass section is going to sound something like this. But we need something in the back. We need some horns to be answering the call, right? So we're going to have these ones right here. So both sections will sound like this. That way you have a dynamic of call and response that was very prominent in the Hyrule Field tracks we listened to before. So now we have all the pieces, and the second section sounds something like this. Now let's listen to the full track. Okay, so this is how I will write an overworld theme inspired by Hyrule Field. Don't forget to like and subscribe for more game music content, and let me know in the comments what track we should do next. I'll see you in the next one.